Sacktown, what is going on? Sacktown Pete back at it again. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Happy Wednesday to everybody. I want to talk about Trey Lyles. This is no surprise, no brainer move to me, in my opinion. The Sacramento Kings picked up Trey Lyles' team option for $2.6 million, and Trey Lyles is coming back in a Kings uniform, and as he should come back. Uh, you know, people out there wondering and thinking, why would they bring him back? Because he drafted Keegan Murray. Um, just to let you know, knowing that we drafted Keegan Murray, Trey Lyles had a good sample size in what we saw with the Sacramento Kings the last 15 games of the season, and he should be back because he adds depth to the team. He could play a big role. He could have a big role for the Sacramento Kings moving forward as well. And for those of you that are doubting this move, the fact that or questioning this move, this is a no-brainer. Let me explain. I tweeted this out a couple weeks ago. I went on to say I'm all for bringing Trey Lyles back, a big who can stretch the floor, for Sabonis when he draws the double teams, and for Fox and Davion when they attack the hoop and draw attention. Trey can become a valuable asset and have a big role next season, and I stand by that. Um, I also believe that the Kings are after John Collins, and still he plays the same position as Trey Lyles. Trey Lyles will still have a big role, in my opinion, next season because he can be a valuable asset. What I mean by that is a contributor. What we saw, stretch the floor, get buckets off the bench. He probably won't start, but that's fine. That's perfectly fine. Assuming that the Kings do start Keegan at the four, or if they do acquire John Collins, and there's no doubt that John Collins will be the starter. Trey Lyles is still gonna have a big role off the bench for the Sacramento Kings next season, and I love the fact that the team option, Monty and staff picked up that team option, no brainer. The look at the productivity for $2.6 million, no brainer in my opinion. I tweeted that out back in June 13th, a couple weeks after. Here we are. I'm not surprised by this move. I love the fact that Trey Lyles is coming back and he's getting an opportunity and chance to build on where he left off from that past season, and I like it, man. I like this. Knowing that we're in the hunt for John Collins still, it's been reported that the Kings are trying to acquire John Collins. Harrison Barnes will most likely probably be moved in the deal for John Collins, which I'm perfectly fine with. You got to move some bodies around to acquire a talent like John Collins, and I feel like if the Kings can get him, then great. That's a great pickup in my opinion. Knowing that the Kings are still in the hunt to get him, and knowing that they drafted Keegan, let's not forget Keegan. You can slide Keegan over to the three. He can play the three, guys. I think his natural position is obviously the four, but you can slide Keegan over to the three, and you bring Trey off the bench with the second unit. I like it. Instant buckets off the bench. A big who can stretch the floor, and you better believe that he's gonna have a bigger role, more minutes he's gonna be given next season because there's a reason why the Kings are bringing him back because they think that he can solidify and have a valuable role off the bench or whatever he's on the court because he offensively is a very good basketball player. I want to hear your guys' thoughts on this because some negativity, I've seen all the reactions all over social media. Why is he coming back? Oh, yes, he's coming back. For the naysayers, for the people that are questioning this move, I mean, what else do I tell you guys? I think it's a good move, not just for Trey for coming back, but for the Sacramento Kings as a team moving forward on bringing him back. And it's all about depth. It makes us add depth, and it makes us a better, deeper team moving forward as well. So with that being said, we'll see, man. Free agency starts pretty soon. Starts this Friday, the 1st of July, and already rumblings about the Sacramento Kings looking at their options, and with the John Collins trade on the horizon, it's looking at they're still in discussion for John Collins, whether they land him or not. I think that there's a good chance, in my opinion, that they will probably acquire John Collins. And another rumor that I'm seeing is the fact that Victor Oladipo, who played for the Miami Heat last season, could be looking to sign with the Sacramento Kings. Sacramento has been mentioned as one of the landing spots for Victor Oladipo, a guy who was really, really playing at a star elite level before he had those two unfortunate surgeries and injuries, but still is playing really good basketball after those injuries, and he showcased he can still be a big time player in this league. If you guys watch the Miami Heat basketball in the playoffs, Oladipo had some big games offensively. And the way I look at it, I think why wouldn't you want to welcome that here to Sacramento? I can just vision, him playing with Fox, Davion, Sabonis, Keegan Murray. And speaking of Sabonis, if you guys didn't know, Sabonis and Victor Oladipo, they were actually teammates back in the Indiana Pacers days when they both played for the Pacers. So I can ultimately see Sabonis trying to come here or trying to recruit him to come here. And I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case because there's a connection. There's definitely a for sure connection between the two. And maybe he wants to run it back with his old mate and Victor Oladipo. So I like it. I think we should definitely sign Victor Oladipo, acquire John Collins. Trey's coming back. I would love to have Dante DiVincenzo back. We'll see where that goes because I honestly think that there's a good chance where the Kings are going to let him test the market, and we will then decide what his market's looking like, and then we'll make the decision to bring him back or not. I'm hoping that if they just choose not to bring him back, it would be perfect to do a sign and trade with the team that he signs the offer sheet with. But I love the Ragu, man. I want him back. I think it'd be great to have him back. Love the chemistry that I saw with him and Davion on the court. They're both lockdown defenders at the guard positions, and I would love to see Dante DiVincenzo come back. So, gonna be interesting to see if the Kings opening up free agency make that a priority if they want to bring DiVincenzo back. If they look elsewhere than signing Victor Oladipo, because Victor Oladipo is a shooting guard and DiVincenzo is a two-way guard. He can play off the ball and he can come to the point as well. So if they don't make it a priority and let the market test his free agency, then it's 50-50 in my opinion. But I could be wrong. Maybe they do bring him back. So we'll see what happens. It's gonna be interesting. A week ahead, should I say? In Mount TV Trust. Let me know your guys' thoughts on this Trey Lyles team option pickup by the Sacramento Kings. New to my channel, welcome to my channel. Please hit the like and subscribe. I'll greatly appreciate it. I want to thank you guys all for the love and support. I really do greatly appreciate it. And I am excited for what's to come for the Sacramento Kings and for what's ahead for the Sacramento Kings because on paper, on talent, you should be striving to be better. And I feel like this offseason in particular, the Sacramento Kings will be dramatically better than where they were an offseason ago. So with that being said, that's going to do it for me for today's video. I hope you guys have a great day. Take care. God bless. Keep pushing forward, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.